Alright guys, turn the light on. So I was going to use the table, but why not use the floor? It might be easier. Turn the bright down or off actually. We're going to take this. Okay, so these two lemongrass plants are never been harvested. Last time I harvested them was probably 5 months ago. I didn't harvest them last time, so quite a bit there. Try to get a picture of them, how much there is. It's quite a bit. Let's go take a look at the plant and see what I did. Alright guys, these were the two first lemongrass I planted in my garden. As you can see down there, turn the light off. There are a lot of that, a lot of rust, what it's called, on the plant. A lot of dead stuff that I cleaned up. So that's one there. There's 9 plants in the garden of this. These two are just the more bigger kind. My tomatoes. Alright, coming over here. Alright. So we're massive, but I cut them back. You can cut them back all the way down. I don't like to do that just because when it gets cold or something. But I got 7 left. I'm going to go bag up the rest that I just showed you. And then I'll probably put this in the compost or something. What's a good idea is what you can do is just take all that on the bottom and put some manure or something or compost up on top. It creates good nitrogen or something like that. Alright guys. Alright ladies and gentlemen. 3 are done. I took a break just now. With 3 there. Full. So much I got left of the 2. This is 2 plants. But a lot of those 2 plants I showed you were just cleanup. Because they haven't been harvested in a while. So what will happen is new growth will appear. And as you get lower to the stalk on the bottom, the more better it gets. So just 6 done, some more to go. Alright guys, this makes 9 bags for 2 plants. So 3 more. Should be good. Alright guys, 2 more. I'll show you here in a few. But big pile there. Quite a bit there. These are 2 plants. One's about a year old, the other one's about 2 years old. So let's take a look. There's quite a bit there. Should keep me busy. Alright guys, so the whole point of doing this is to thin them out a little bit. Not thin them out, but so there's plants, these are, not sure type they are. Daldea or something, starts with a D. Hot pepper is good for hot sauce, but they did kick back when I did the fertilizer with the manure, but that was the first one I did in this batch. This one's about a year old. I've had it. Coming over here, keep you online. Mulberry's going nuts, just running. Alright, so this is the 2-year-old one. I bought this one at Ace. Those 2 were at Lowe's, but they're over 2 years old. So this one was really bushy. So what they're all sending out are these things, which they'll die back. The whole stalk will die back. Those are seeds. Those are seed stalks. Those create seed. But I'm not interested in the seed. But it does shade. So we got some jalapenos there that have been shaded. It was running into the Tabasco pepper plant. Quite a bit there. I did harvest it a couple days or a week ago. But more you harvest, more you get. And then there's another one. Next one's over there on the other side. But so see, there's not that much mulch at the bottom of the lemongrass compared to these guys. Because these ones I didn't do for a couple months. When I did all the other ones, I didn't do these ones. So there's a lot more cleaning up and just getting rid of that rust, they call it, on the leaves. So should be good. Should be good. Alright guys, this is number 6 and number 5. 3 more to go, I hope. Quite a bit here. Doesn't look that much, but there's a lot. Take a look at the plants. They aren't that big. They're just crowding the Tabasco pepper plants. So take a look. These are 2 plants here, 2 lemongrass, so we shall see. Alright guys, here it is. A little bit of mulch on the ground. Not that bad. I don't know what's going on with the collards. They met their biannual, which means 2 years, so we'll have to see. We'll get some more. I had an idea of taking my compost trash cans and just taking out these collards here and digging a trench through here and digging some organic compost down there. But it's just a thought. But we'll see. I don't want to waste it just in one spot. I want to put it all over the plants. Alright, that's one. It was crowding. So this Tabasco is the smallest. That's the smallest Tabasco. I'll show you the big one here shortly. Alright, so this is the second biggest. The reason why some are bigger than the others because some have main stems that I purchased them with. So that one, the smallest one, I think has one. This one has a couple. We'll start. This one has a couple, and then this one is the biggest over here. And this has 4 stems, I think. I could go down there and count, but I think there's 4. But this was happening here. See the no foliage there? It's probably because the lemongrass was there. But these 2 that I cut back. So I planted some mustard through here. So there's some mustard. They're over there too, but they're Japanese purple giants. I know they're Japanese. Alright. So I'm getting tired, guys, but keep trucking. I don't truck, but mess up on the mustard, Kris. So these were in it. So I've noticed with the lemongrass, if it's so in the rain, there's no gutters, so it goes that way. And I'm thinking, I never come out here when it rains, but that way, maybe down that way through the fence. But wherever there's rainwater that comes down, that's where the big lemongrass are. Alright guys, since we're on the topic of rainwater, the gutter goes, this room has a gutter. So it comes down, the gutter comes down. It used to go that way to the big 30 plus collared leaf down that way. But now it changed positions because of soil and buckets and stuff over time. It goes that way by the basil. So this one is a monster. There's lots of seed stalks. So these would produce, they would get bigger. There's one over there that's big, but they get bigger and bigger and then shoot seeds out. But good for the pollinators, but I'm going to cut them back, put them in the bags and freeze them. Extra fragrance for teas or something. Should be good. Alright guys, just a thought. There's 2 types of mosquitoes. There's the female that bites for blood. Then there's the male that seeks out nectar and pollinates. So they say with lemongrass, the scent, it attracts pollinators like honeybees and stuff like that. It's just a thought. And one more thing for thoughts. So this is a glove, works pretty good, doesn't cut me. It's my other glove. It works pretty good, doesn't cut me. The grass itself will cut you like grass. So it will cut you, but the gloves, I need to buy some shams or some clippers. These are haircut scissors, but it's a little rough on the hands, but gets the job done. One blister there, blister's open on the other hand. This one's not popped. I won't pop it until I'm done. Alright, just a thought. Alright guys, while I'm chatty, I'll try to do this with one hand. I already cut it. So I'll cut it like this. I'll turn it over and turn it and twist it. And then I'll cut each side. And then I'll turn it again and cut it again. And then I'll put it in the bag. So it kind of looks... So the reason why my lemongrass is so strong when I make tea out of it, because when I cut it so many times, the essential oil bleeds out. So basically when you put it in for tea, it's already there for you. Just a thought. Alright guys, this is the last two. The last one I did, number 9, that I finished, I just mulched it. I didn't collect any, so I just mulched it because I have plenty here in the freezer and stuff, give away and stuff. So I'll walk around the garden and show you a little bit, but I'm going to process this, put it in the bag, and it should be good.